What is up, guys? Davin here, coming at you guys with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to re-spool your fishing rod and reel. And it's going to be really easy. I'm going to show you the easiest way you guys could possibly do it. It only takes you don't need two people to do this. A lot of people think, oh well, I'm going to need two people to re-spool this rod. Well, I got an easy solution for that if you guys just need to re-spool it real quick and get out there and you're all by yourself. So let's get right into it. All you're going to need first is your line. So as you can see, I'm rocking 20-pound Cajun line. You want something to put inside of the spool with a line. So that is going to make it so much easier. This is the big thing. This is what's going to make it a lot easier to do. Alright, so next what you want to do is get everything set up. The hard part is really making sure you have your line through every eyelet of your rod and making sure it's down through this loop right here. And once you do that, you should be set. So let's get right into it.
Alright, now that we're mounted up, I'm going to get right into this for you guys. The first thing you want to do is, once you have your line and you have something sticking through it, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and just put that through there, and it basically is just going to allow you to reel it in and get free line as you go, and it's going to make it super easy. Just you're going to be able to do it, no problem. So you just want to put it in some tube or something that'll hold the line while you reel it. If you have a truck, you could just kick down the back and just throw it in the back, or just sit it somewhere. And you always want to have it coming out the top. If you have it coming out the bottom, it'll mess up your whole line system. So make sure when you're spooling it, you have it coming through the top. And also, you want to make sure you're running it through each eyelid of the rod. And not only do you want to run it through each loop of your rod, you want to make sure the line is going straight through the rod. And basically you just want to make sure it just goes straight through and doesn't wrap around your pole. If it wraps around your rod, it's just going to make it feel like you have a way bigger fish than you have on if you do it, get a fish, or you're not going to get as far of a cast if you are trying to cast. You might not even be able to cast at all. You might just try to get a far cast out and it just gets stuck, or your lure goes flying off your, it could be anything. So I'm going to show you guys right now. As you guys can see, you just go straight through, pull it down here. Just make sure it's going straight. And now this is the part that a lot of people mess up on. I even mess up on it. When I first started fishing, I didn't really know what I was doing. You have to put it through this loop. That'll mess you up so much. And luckily with this rod, I have the little holes in the reel, so it makes it so much easier to set up. You just kind of stick it through this loop. It's kind of hard, as you can see, but you just stick it through there, and then you can kind of grab it and then pull it through and then set up a knot there. So it's pretty simple. That's how you do that. And then once you do that, you can just start reeling and setting your line up. It's super easy. And not to mention, you don't need to do no special knot for this, but there is some really simple knots you can do, and I'm gonna show that in my next videos. But yeah, I would just do a regular knot. It's almost like tying a shoe, but just without the two shoelaces. You only have the one. So it's pretty simple. You just go around, wrap it around, and then pull it through. And it's really effective. It works. Keeps the bait on there strong. Even if you do cast on, you cast too far and all your line's out, you shouldn't lose your bait the way this knot works. Alright, so now that you got your line going straight through each loop, and it's not wrapped around your rod, and it's going through the bottom loop of your reel, now you can hold your line with 2 fingers as you're holding the rod with one hand, and you can just start reeling slowly. And as you could see, as I reel, that line is just slowly coming with it, and it would just be like a second person holding that line. You know what I mean? It makes it super easy. You could just get it done with. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Like I said, you kind of want to keep tension on it. If you keep it too loose, you're gonna have a higher chance of backlashing. And if you're using spinner rods, this is the same thing. So don't get scared when you see the bait caster and think, but this is really effective for bait casters. So, and now all you really got to worry about is how much line you're putting on. You don't want to overfill it. You don't want to underfill it. You want to have just enough to get you through, a few months or a whole season, if of fishing. So you want to have a lot of line on there. As you can see, I'm already half a reel, half a spool full. I'm about 3/4 full. Yeah, I mean, you want to make sure it's pretty full. You want to make sure you could whip as far a cast as you can to get some salt, because say you got a spool with 900 yards and a spool line from Walmart, 900 yards on it, and your rod can hold 125 yards. That's 6 fills, give or take. So you could spool that up 6 times with just that amount of line, You don't want to do it too much. You don't want to underfill it, but you want to make sure it's perfect. Right about here, I'd say. I'm not no pro, but this is just me. And I've been fishing for quite a while. I've never really had a problem. So yeah, boom. Once you do that, you just go ahead and I would just leave the line where it is now, and then just go to the end of the rod and cut it all the way at the end. And I'm also going to show you what you got to do. If you have spare line that you took off your reel, you could just burn it, take a lighter to it, and just burn it. That way you're not making a huge mess if you're outside or something. So well, yeah, what you want to do is just take a line cutter or a lighter or something, cut the end of your line. Makes it a lot easier. That way you don't have to take it through the spool again. Alright, and now you just gotta put your bait on. That simple, guys. It's that easy. You could re-spool your line. You don't need a friend. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. And also, this is a big tip coming from me because I have lost a lot of good fish being dumb, you know. So right now on this reel I'm putting on 20-pound line. So you want to make sure you're using a great knot. So right here I'm just wrapping. So I'm taking the knot initially and I'm just wrapping around my 2 fingers, and then I'm pulling it straight, and then I'm putting it through the loop of the bait, and then I'm pulling it up vertically towards the other end of the knot, or the end of the line, sorry, and then I'm wrapping it around that end of the line like 3 times, putting it through that loop, moisturizing it a little bit and tightening it up just like that. And now basically this makes it so if it can't handle the 20 pounds, it can handle even higher. But I'm telling you right now, these knots, if you just try a regular knot, like say I was saying about that shoe tie thing, you know, it's just, you know, 1 lace instead of having 2 laces. If you just do the 1 lace knot, in the simple knot, you know, it's probably gonna break off, you know, 20-pound line or higher. You want to make sure you have a really strong knot. And also, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the bait I'm tying on here. I got a crankbait. It's a lipless crankbait. It's like a shad representation coloring. It's actually really good. I caught a big, giant silver bass the other day. It was about a 4 or 5 pounder. Real good. Fought hard. I mean, the fish just attack these lipless crankbaits. And if you don't have a lipless crankbait, take out a white buzzbait. White buzzbait will kill the bass and whatever other fish you got out there are gonna just attack. You know, it looks like a real fish, it swims like a real fish, the eyes look realistic, the hooks on it are super sharp. So yeah, guys, this is basically it. That's all you had to do. It doesn't take 2 people. This is how you re-spool your reel. Super easy, and you can get your rod and reel set up super quick and get out there fishing, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe. You know, it's been YRNdavin. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you drop a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below also if you have any new video ideas. I will be going out fishing, catching some monsters, so make sure you drop a like, guys. I'm serious. I got some crazy content coming. I'll see you guys in the next one.